Well, how y'all doing today? Today's the 23rd, and I said we'd announce the winner of the 5K mug. However, I'm getting old and forgetful in my ways, you know, and the winner of the 5K mug, Stephen, back in December 21st, he contacted me that day and said, "Oh, I'm so excited, here's my mailing address," and I plumb forgot. I mean, I plumb forgot. That was right in the middle of me doing all them Santa Claus videos and having to go every night to the restaurant to play Santa Claus for the little children. And I'm sorry, but I plumb forgot. So here I was telling y'all that y'all were entering for a 5K mug, which I've got to mail to Stephen. So what you saw me do here was make the brand new 10K mug, which I'm mailing out to today's winner. But today's winner has to contact me by midnight Sunday night. And if he doesn't, then this goes back for the next drawing. Okay? And let's see, this is a Thursday, so I am going to try to make Thursdays my drawing / coffee chat day. Okay? Of course, you can watch it on Saturdays if you want to. But anyhow, I was chatting with a feller in Maine, and sort of got the idea of maybe trying to maybe have one day that I do a cooking video, and one day I show how to make something, one day I do something outside, one day I do a review, you know, different, recipes, just different things that particular day of the week. I would like your feedback on that. As my viewers and my subscribers, I would like for you to comment on this video and tell me, what do you think? You know, would you like to be able to look forward, let's say, every Wednesday to a recipe video? That way, I cook something on Wednesday, you watch it on Wednesday or Thursday, gives you time to go buy the ingredients for the weekend. The outdoor type stuff, I figure I can, you know, film 3 or 4 or 5 of them, even if I get them built up, and then make sure I'm putting them out once a week. And that way, if I do have bad weather, I'm all right. But I'd like your feedback. What do you think about, you know, me having kind of a schedule where you can look forward to? Oh, it's Thursday. PawPaw's having a drawing. Let's make sure we check it out. Or it's Wednesday. PawPaw's cooking something. Let's see what he's cooking today. You know, just, you know, I'm leaving that up to y'all. Or it's Monday, he's going to sit around and shoot the bull with us, you know. Whatever, I don't care. I'm just happy to be here. and happy that y'all support my channel. I really am. And that's why I don't care if you live in New Zealand. Special shout out to Steve-O in New Zealand. I don't care if y'all live in New Zealand or Bruce McKenna in Australia. It doesn't matter. If you win a drawing, I'm mailing it to you at my expense. So you don't worry about that. So everybody needs to make sure you enter. Now, several people said, PawPaw, why don't you use that random comment picker that people use on YouTube? And I was kind of hesitant. I was thinking maybe they were being able to find out who commented on my channel. But then I realized, well, what the hell? Anybody can go to one of my videos and see all the comments, so I don't reckon it's any hidden secret information. So I tried that on this one. At the end, you'll see who won. But I used that random comment picker, and boy, is that easy. I really like that. So that's what we'll be doing in the future instead of me having to count all those things. But anyway, again, today's winner won the 10K mug. Now, not only am I going to announce a winner, but I'm going to have another drawing. But see, I'm only doing this one day a week. I'm not going to, just have a drawing, then the next day have a winner and all that. I'm not going to do that. Once a week, just like today, I announced who the winner was, and he won this, and now then we have a new contest. And today's contest, I thought I wanted to try this out, see how these come out. I'm going to tell you what now, this glass, I don't mean to brag on my work, but now this glass, I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. This be nice for iced tea. This be nice for homemade wine on ice with a little Sprite. Ice cold beer. This is a heavy glass. It's not as heavy as a big old mug. This is a good heavy glass, and this will be just fine to put in your deep freezer and get it ice cold before you put your favorite beverage in it. So to enter to win this glass, listen very carefully. To enter to win this glass, you must leave a comment on this video. You must be a subscriber, and you must tell me what you would drink out of this glass. I like to see all the different answers we get from people, Oh, I drink tea, I drink water, I drink root beer, wine. I drink anything out of that glass, man. That's awesome glass. Just whatever. I'd really like to, just have a little fun with it. I mean, that's what this is all about, have a little fun. So, number one, leave a comment. Number two, you got to be a subscriber. And number three, in that comment, you got to tell us what you would use this glass for, what you would drink out of this glass. I like doing it cheap. All right, well, I don't have a whole lot to say today. I wanted y'all to see the process of how these was done, and I didn't even bother talking through all that because it's just, this way I could run my speed, 4 times speed and buzz through it and all. But I want y'all to know I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. I'm real excited to have that chicken that I'm going to be able to cook all these different recipes on. And I don't know what my next recipe is going to be, but I know it's going to be a good one. Any suggestions you have, feel free to leave comments. Especially on my cooking ones. Say, hey, how about this, or try that, or I'm open for suggestions because I'm an old man. I can only think up so much stuff. Anyway, the weather's starting to break here in Middle Tennessee. I did decide on my trailer that what I'm going to do is I am going to put the boards like you see so many people do, the pressure treated lumber, what they call a 5/4 board, It's probably a full inch thick, but anyway, it's a deck board, and I could buy them for about $4.25 a piece, tax included, and I only need 8 of them because they're 5.5 inches wide. And I went to the metal shop, or the metal place where, you know, where they sell steel, and I went there to get a 4-foot by 8-foot piece of that expanded metal. That's what I was going to weld onto that trailer. And the guy said, "Bob, it won't hold up. It'll just belly because the supports, the framework of that trailer is 22 inches apart, so it's a lot of area to span, long distance to span." And he said, "To ride the lawnmower, you go in it and it's just going to start stretching that metal and end up doing that right there." Well, I didn't want that. So what I did do is I bought 11-inch wide pieces. He had a scrap piece there that was 5 foot long. And I'm always digging in a scrap pile. So I bought and had him cut up enough to make 11-inch wide pieces. There was a 5-foot piece and a 3-foot piece, giving me my full 8 feet. Had him do that twice. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use screws and washers, and I'm going to put that expanded metal right on top of that wood, and that way I don't have a slippery boards to try to climb up on. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do with that, because that's a tilt trailer. I can pull the pins on the tongue. The trailer will do that. I can drive the lawnmower up on it and bring the trailer down, pin it back up and go. But you can't do it if you're slipping and sliding everywhere. And going to build side rails for it. I was thinking about using my sawmill, cutting up some cedar lumber, making it real pretty. And then I decided if I keep coming up with ideas, I'll never get nothing done. So I'm just going to get it done and be done with it. Anyhow, that's my next planned outdoor video, is doing the bed on welding on the trailer, putting a bed on it, and building side rails. That's my next outdoor project, I believe. Of course, you never know what's going to happen around here. I mean, my God, you know, washing machine went out, refrigerator went out. Who knows what happened? My wife's beautiful car got hit yesterday. I told a buddy of mine that's in the car business. I said, I am looking for a yellow Volkswagen Beetle for my wife. My wife fell in love with the television show Once Upon a Time. And on that TV show, the heroine, this blonde-headed girl, had her a yellow Volkswagen Beetle. The older style though, not the new style. But man, I couldn't afford the old style. But anyway, my wife was just, oh my God, she would really like to have her a Volkswagen Beetle. So I told a buddy of mine, I said, keep your eyes open. I said, find me a yellow Volkswagen Beetle. We found one at the car auction. And we got it very reasonably priced. And cheap enough that I could have the upholstery redone inside that needed redoing. New headliner, some of the seat sections replaced, door panels replaced, and a brand new paint job over the whole thing. Clear coat. He said, this friend of mine, he had taken auto painting classes, and he was a graduate of the course and all that. Anyway, he said, I told him, I said, just take care of it like it was for your wife. You know, I trust you. Just do it like it's for your wife. He said, well, if I was doing it from us, he said, I would use this clear coat that they use on Mercedes. That's a lot better clear coat than, you know, your average clear coat. I said, well, it ain't that much money. I said, my God, it's just a little bitty car. I said, go ahead, man, do it right. Do it cheap, but do it right. Oh my goodness. Well, remember, anytime you want something done, You get 2 out of 3 things. You want it cheap, or do you want it fast? And do you want it done right? If you want it cheap and done right, you're not going to get it fast. If you want it fast and done right, it's not going to be cheap. If you want it cheap and you want it fast, it ain't going to be done right. So you got to pick which ones you want. I wanted it cheap and I want it done right. And Lord have mercy, it took him forever. But it's like me mailing something to y'all. But you know, I told him, I said, man, do not put me in front of you being able to make a living. I said, my car can come later. There's no rush on mine. My wife's got a car to drive. Well, she was in Nashville yesterday. Had a meeting with her company she works for. And her supervisor takes her out to lunch. And when they get through with lunch, her supervisor drops her off at her car. And my wife is about to get into her car and she notices a note on the windshield. In a nutshell, I sure am sorry I backed into your car or hit your car. My foot slipped off the brake and I hit the gas. Did I tell you this car had a brand new paint job? Oh my goodness. Well, fortunately, now we have insurance. We also have uninsured motorists in case it's just a hit and run. Somebody run off on us. But bless her heart, it was a little 16-year-old girl. And I remember when my daughter at 16 had her first automobile accident. It was such a shock to her. She developed type 1 diabetes within a couple of days. And I could tell that this was a young lady's handwriting, because she said the name of the insured was a couple, so I assumed that was her parents. And anyway, she left her contact information, the home number, the whole bit, the insurance agent's number, the whole 9 yards. And my wife calls me, says, what do I do? I said, well, call their agent first. They did, and said, do they need a police to come out there? And the agent said, in Nashville, unless it's on the highway, if it's just something in a parking lot, the police do not come and write up anything in a parking lot. They expect the 2 people to work it out and call their agent, so didn't have to get the police involved. So I talked to her agent, I talked to their claims department and all that, and everything's going to be good. They're going to take care of it. They're going to get a rental car, the whole bit. And it was just one thing after another. I don't know what it's like at your house. We take 1 step forward and 2 steps back sometimes, it feels. And my chicken coop, we had the day I did the trailer out here, it was really warm. Of course, in the springtime, you get a really warm day, you can expect some violent, turbulent weather. Sure enough, that night we had a sure enough squall come through here. I mean, sure enough. Raining and wind blowing and hailing, and I mean, it was something. And my chicken pen, my chicken coop, had blown over onto my neighbor's fence. And my son-in-law had uprighted it, but didn't brace it or nothing, didn't tie it off. And that storm come through and blew that damn chicken coop on my neighbor's fence again. But my son-in-law, bless his heart, he dismantled that damn chicken coop, left it on a pile. So maybe I won't worry about the chicken coop landing on the neighbor's fence no more. Gosh almighty. Oh. You ever had one of those days? I've had one of those days all week, it seems like. Anyway, thank you so much. You're going to see the drawing on who won the who won the beer mug, and I appreciate you. Let's go to that drawing. Okay. I've never used this thing before, but it's a YouTube random comment picker, and it says that what I need to do is copy the URL for the video where the comments is left. So I'll hit a Control C. So I'll copy that, and now then I'll go up here to the YouTube random comment picker, and I will enter my URL right there by hitting, let's see, where is it? Control V. Alright. Then I load my comments. Before I hit this, if my name comes up, we just do it again, because I've responded to a lot of these comments. Click button below to pick a winner. Randomly pick winner. Ted Robinson. Ted Robinson said, well, another good one to try for. I always need more mugs, and the damn things keep getting drunk and falling off the wagon on a 5K bender. Thanks for doing it right. Well, Ted Robinson, congratulations, buddy. You are the winner. Now, I know I said a 5K mug, but Stephen, that won the 5K mug, had actually contacted me that day, and I wasn't aware of it. So Ted, I'll be custom making you one that says 10K. So Ted Robinson, congratulations, buddy. Now I need you to contact me. You have 3 days and nights. You have 72 hours to contact me to claim your prize. If you don't contact me, then we're going to have another drawing, and we'll try to give it away again. So, Ted, you got 3 days and nights, and I will put on the video down here somewhere exactly what the cutoff is, but today is the 23rd, so it's going to be the 26th. Tell you what, we'll give you till midnight the 26th. Today is Thursday, so you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got till midnight Sunday night to claim your prize. How's that, buddy? All right. Well, there we go. Back to the video. All right, Ted. You got till Sunday night to holler at me, buddy. Remember, send me an email to callbobforsigns@yahoo.com. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand this dadgum beard all year long. For Christmas, I grew it 6 months so I could play Santa Claus for the children. On December 26th, I cut it all off, and I said, I'm going to see what it looks like for a year. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Hair gets in the way of me eating. I'm going to have to do something. I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Y'all have a wonderful day, and a better tomorrow. Bye.